Hey guys, welcome to another video. Just wanted to showcase the new martial arts assassin in Project D2. I've been playing martial arts, started PhoenixStrike. I'm going to be showing off the PhoenixStrike. Currently in hardcore. I'll go over my stats real quick. So I've got enough strength for gear, obviously. Dex, enough for max block, really important in hardcore. If you're a melee character to have max block, unless you're running a barb, but yeah, just massive damage reduction. Just when you have less a chance to be hit, like that's what's going to kill you more than anything is physical damage, especially in these maps. Rest into vitality, obviously not into energy. I don't actually have max resist right now. My gear is not perfect or anything. I just kind of want to give people an idea of how this is functioning in the current state with like mid to high level gear. Like I don't have anything exceptional right now. I'm gonna go over my gear real quick. So I'm just using a regular Bardux. Haven't upgraded it. The most important thing here is the +4 total to your skills because that's where you're getting most of your damage from. I don't really care about the physical damage. I have it socketed with a foul rune because I really need that strength so I can wear my shield and the rest of my gear. Gloves are just a regular +3 martial arts. You can do much better than this, but this is just showing you kind of what you can get by with, and go ahead and start mapping even in hardcore. Ring, I got lucky and found a Wisp Projector off Hell Duriel. Super lucky find. But this is ideal for one of your ring slots at least. Again, plus the skills is the most important thing for this build. And all the other mods are just great. Harley Wolverine, Lightning Absorb, MF. I mean, what more can you ask for from a ring, right? Shaco. You can get by without a Shaco, but Shaco is obviously probably best in slot for this build because damage reduction, life, all skills, MF. I mean, that's everything you want. You're the funny thing about this build is you're kind of like a caster, but you're in melee range because you don't care about physical damage. You do need attack rating, so you kind of balancing your charms with attack rating, and I'll get to that. But so far, it seems like the best way to approach this is to build like a caster. Regular, just a crafted amulet, obviously can be significantly improved upon, but really you're just looking for plus to skills again. And then other good modifiers like resist, life. For the shield, I've got a sort of a makeshift storm shield. One of the new safety crafted shields. Crafted a really good one with faster block rate, increased chance to block. That's really what you have to have that on shields. Increased block rate and faster block rate are very important. You want those block frames. You don't want to get stuck in your block animation. And obviously having resist is nice. I corrupted this for a socket, but because it didn't have any resist on it, stuck a P diamond in there. So it's kind of like a storm shield. So storm shield can be an improvement over this. I'm actually looking for one right now. But again, this is just to show you what you can get by with. Like you can go ahead and start mapping with this build, and I'm going to show you that in a sec. Boots, just some duo res boots, kind of shore up some of those resistances that I'm struggling with. Obviously, these can be improved upon again. Really nice ring, attack rating, strength, dex, life, mana, fire resist. I mean, just an amazing ring. Obviously, this can be better. You can corrupt it, but don't want to risk bricking this one currently because it would kind of break my build without it. As for the belt, I'm running Verdungos for the life. The faster hit recovery helps me hit that faster hit recovery breakpoint with one faster hit recovery charm. And then the damage reduction, super important, as you'll see, because I'm not running a safety armor. I'm running Durry Shell. Durry Shell is actually very, very good for this build until you get sort of the elite level of gear. You know, you can get the cannot be frozen boots or some piece of gear with cannot be frozen on it, like a ring. But until you get that, this armor does a lot of things for you. High defense gives you strength, life, all resist, and the CBF that cannot be frozen. That's super important. And I got lucky and corrupted this with 2 sockets, so I was able to really, really shore up that light res that I'm struggling on. I still don't have max, but as you can see, this is giving me 80 light resist, so that's pretty huge. As far as charms, I don't have anything crazy. Just some tack rating. I've got a few Vita charms, all resist. You know, I'm still running large charms because I still haven't found anything perfect. So yeah, kind of mid-range stuff. These are nice right here. Running a Geeds and just some resist. I got a faster hit recovery, attack rating charm, more resist and strength, and then I've got 2 martial skillers right now. So that about covers for the gear. Let's go over skills real quick. So martial arts, you can choose to put a point into Dragonflight. I actually would recommend against it. Been meaning to respec, but I don't have the tokens right now. But I would actually not run Dragonflight with this build. I think it's pretty weak. Tends to put you in the middle of groups, and in general, it's not worth the 4 skill points. I'd rather have the other 4 skill points into burst of speed, and just go ahead and max this out because your attack speed is super. That's where all your damage comes from: attack speed and plus the skills. Don't worry about Claw and Dagger Mastery. 1 point in here is fine because you don't need. You get 10% attack rating per level, and that's not. It barely affects your actual total attack rating. You get plenty from just martial arts and plus the skills. And then 1 point to fade. You can actually, once this build is optimized, you won't actually need a point in fade. You can just max burst of speed, and then potentially put the remainder into maybe Shadow Master or something. I haven't finished the build yet, but this is kind of where I'm at. As far as your martial arts tree, you want to have 20 points into PhoenixStrike, and then all your synergies. And as you can see with these, they all gain damage from PhoenixStrike as well. So you can actually swap to Fists of Fire, Claws of Thunder, or Blaze of Ice depending on what you're fighting. And sometimes it will do more DPS than just using PhoenixStrike. Because if you're fighting, say, a fire immune, cold immune, right, you're losing 1/3 of your damage. Or, I'm sorry, 2/3 of your damage. So you'd probably just want to swap to Claws of Thunder, and you'll kill them a lot faster. In fact, I think Claws of Thunder probably does the highest single target damage. I haven't tested it, but just playing it, it feels like it does the most when you're single target, like on a boss mob. All right, so that covers it for skills. As far as weapon swap, I've got a CTA. Probably should go for this as soon as possible in hardcore. The extra plus the skills is super nice, and then the extra life. And then I'm just running a Steel Clash for the plus to skills. Let's go ahead and buff ourselves up. Burst of speed, I'll give you a little showcase on Shank real quick. I've got an F, Scale Mail, Hawkeye. Not too worried about that. As you can see, we kill pretty fast in hell. Damage, as you can see, I'm skill level 35. You can get this over 40, 45, or higher, and that's kind of what you're aiming for. Alright, so let's check out a map. I already pre-rolled one here. Those are the modifiers. Really high monster density. I'm curious to see how this goes. I haven't actually done Phlegathon yet with this character, so this is we're doing this live, as they say. Go ahead and buff up again. Cast burst of speed. And as you can see, what makes this build so safe and strong and hardcore, and just for mapping in general, is that immunities don't matter because you deal every damage type. And PhoenixStrike, the ice bolts literally freeze everything around you. makes it extremely safe with max block, and then 1800 life and close to max res. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be the fastest mapper in the world, but it's pretty safe. Vampire Hang Belt, I'm gonna pick that up. Now, how would I say compare this to a trap sim? Well, I don't know. I'll let you decide. But I would say martial arts is in a pretty good spot right now. What is this? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like day 6 of the ladder reset. And to already be doing a tier 2 map at this rate with a martial arts sim in hardcore, I'd say the build's in a pretty good spot. I'd say the remake or the rework of the skills was a success, at least for PhoenixStrike. The build's really fun to play, and yeah, just wanted to give you guys an idea of what this looks like in the new season. Appreciate everyone who watches the video, and if you want to see more content in the future, I'll probably be making more videos in the future, so wouldn't mind a subscribe. Alright. If anybody has any questions, I'll be answering questions in the comment section and on Reddit. Alright, take care, guys.